otherwise known as the obsessive compulsive gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing Lilies. Haven't played in a while, but I'm back. Shortcut. Yeah, I forgot how fucking brutally difficult this game can be. Shit. Yeah, I haven't played this in a long. I'm kind of out of it. Fuck! What, is there any way to improve my defense? Fuck, there's a... Oh, God. Hey, level 49, almost 50, baby. Oh shit. Sweet. Oh, well, I'm real glad I stopped. Holy shit. Look at the way you move. God, please give me the new. God, please give me the new. God, those birds are fucking annoying. Hey, oh, 50, baby. Hey, how's it going? Fuck! Asshole. I'm just getting by, one day at a time. Shit. Just getting by one day at a time, just playing awesome games. I'm trying to play awesome games. This game is fun, but it is fucking hard. And he's gone. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I do love the ultimate abilities in this game a lot. They're a lot of fun. Oh, another save room. Oh, fuck, that means the boss is coming in it. Oh, man, it does, doesn't it? Oh, fuck. Hey. Okay, looks like this is a dead end, so it looks like I have to find a way to go upwards. Yeah, Bloodborne's great. But nowhere near my favorite. There's like this general consensus that it's the best game, and I disagree. I like it, but I wouldn't put it at the top. I like Dark Souls 3 more, fucking Elden Ring more. Like I said, it's mainly due to the lack of environmental variety. I get it that they were going for a very specific mood for Bloodborne, but it's like in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro even, Elden Ring, there's a lot of environmental variety, but I feel like so I feel like Bloodborne stays most of the same, and after so long it kind of ruins the sense of discovery because all of the stuff kind of just start to blend together. I mean, there's some variety in Bloodborne, but not nearly enough, in my opinion. Also, because I feel like the game looks the prettiest. At sunset, which is the very beginning, and I don't think the lighting in the game ever looks better than it does at sunset, which is only the very beginning. Like, the sunset in Bloodborne is so fucking beautiful. And with so many of the buildings being black and dark, that red light not only contrasts, it brings a lot of color. And when they go to the moon phase, it loses much of that color. Although, you know, I do like the way it looks. I do like the way it looks in the Blood Moon, but that comes in only at the very end, and sadly it's not in a lot of the other areas. And I still don't like it as much as the sunset. Like, the sunset in Bloodborne is so beautiful that it's a shame it's only like the first quarter of the game. I feel like the entire game becomes less visually interesting once it's gone. Yeah. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, so you just got to the part where the sun says like bye-bye. I also just wish that the fucking, the sunset, or not the sunset, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I wish the Blood Moon would be in more areas. Like, the Blood Moon not being in the Forbidden Woods kind of sucks. Or Bergenworth? Fucking Bergenworth is where the moon presence gets revealed to you. Like, some of it, I can understand not having the Blood Moon. Like, the Nightmare of Mensis is, like, the domain of another great one, so you're not gonna see that, but, like, Bergenworth is literally where you first see the moon presence. And there's no fucking Blood Moon there, Forbidden Woods. It almost feels like a wasted opportunity. I mean, I get, yeah, like I said. Or Castle, the Forsaken Castle Canehurst, man. Like, the fucking Blood Moon would look so good there. Also because, bitch. Also because, I just fucking hate the Chalice dungeons, like, so much. I don't think they're up to the standard of the rest of the game. And I actually think that's really disappointing, because there was an opportunity there. Like, I'm cool with the having parts underground, man. I played them a lot, but I don't think I platinumed any of them. No, I came very close to platinuming Bloodborne. No dice. Because I didn't want to go into the Chalice dungeons. The only fucking trophy I was really missing... the only trophy I was fucking missing was the one for, getting all the weapons, which required me to go into the Chalice dungeon. That was, like, the main reason I didn't get the platinum. I'm saying, like, there's a ton of areas, okay? There's a ton of areas in the Souls games that are underground. Every Souls game has one big-ass underground area. So I would have been down for them to have, like, a big main area underground in the fucking halls of the Ancient Ones. But these tiny dungeons, they just... half of them are random and just suck, and the other half aren't random, but they just feel like a waste opportunity. I wanted, like, a big underground area. You know what I'm saying? Like a massive fucking city. That's what they talk about. They talk about the Sumerian cities, and we don't see that. Like, it honestly would have been really fucking cool to, descend and see this giant fucking underground labyrinth. So, man, I shouldn't be here. Also because I feel like they get fucking super carried away with frenzy. I think that might be my least favorite fucking ailment in any fucking Souls game, is fucking frenzy. And there is parts of the Nightmare of Mendes where, like, it is almost fucking unavoidable. You will get frenzied. And to me, that is the most frustrating fucking thing. I mean, you know, I can understand, like, the part, you know, in the Nightmare of Mendes with the big eye and you gotta dodge and leave. That's them trying to throw, like, a gimmick into the area. That's fine. And being able to take that fucker down is cool. But, like, the actual winter lanterns suck. And they were not fun to fucking fight. And like I said, you are fucking guaranteed almost to get frenzied. And then that grab, they're just like, oh my god, I hate it so much. And while I do like the Nightmare of Mendes, it has the worst fucking boss fight in the entire game. And one of the worst boss fights in the Soulsborne series, the fucking Mikolash, host of the Nightmare. He sucks. That boss battle is just bullshit. Wasn't fun, it was fucking cheap. Fuck. I mean, they definitely redeem it with the fucking Murgo's Wet Nurse. That's a cool boss battle. That's a dope way to end the fucking area. But oh my god, the Mikolash boss battle has got to be one of my least favorite boss battles in the entire fucking series. Just running around endless corridors and playing tricks on you, endlessly spawning enemies, repeating the same stupid fucking dialogue. Oh, cause. Or some say cosm. You know, there definitely is examples of gimmick bosses being done right. Shrine of Storms, good. Fucking Yorm, that's fun. Using the sword to kill him and having to charge up the sword was a unique gimmick. It's done well. Oh, fuck. Also because, you know, like, Bloodborne pisses me off because it adds an unneeded extra travel to every fucking trip in the game. Requiring you to travel back to the fucking Hunter's Dream to then have to travel again was just fucking dumb. Even Dark Souls 1, which predated that, didn't make you do that. You could just travel from one bonfire to the other. You didn't have to travel back to fucking Firelink to then travel into somewhere else. That, like, literally adds an extra unnecessary loading time to every fucking fast travel in the game. Like I said, you know, it sounds like I'm fucking shitting all over Bloodborne. I like Bloodborne. I played the shit out of Bloodborne. I nearly platinumed it. Put in a lot of time and hours. I must have played it fucking 10 times, 15 times. I do like it. But it's like people saying that it's just the absolute best of the series. I just disagree with. I don't think so. Then I'm not one of those people that sits there and says, oh, it's a Souls game, it's perfect by design. It's a masterpiece, there's no problems with it. Every Souls game has had fucking problems. Every one of them. Every one. That's okay. Doesn't mean they're bad games. It just means they're not perfect. What fucking game is? But so many fucking Souls fanboys think if you say a part of it's bad or shit or not balanced well, they're just like, well, you're just not good enough. Like, you don't understand the greatness. It's like, bitch, I beat the fucking game. I think I understand. And I'm glad for that heal. It's one of those things. Like I said, I just, you know... I've also noticed, like, a disturbing... I had a freaking friend shit on the Souls games, and he was trying to say that all the Souls games look the same. I don't want to play the same game 4 or 5 times. And I'm like, that's how you're telling me that you haven't played the Souls games, because Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 could not be more different. It's not the same shit over and over again. They're all very different. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know you could do that. You can actually turn off the UI when you pause it, so you can get a screenshot. I think that's cool, actually. I wish more games would do that. Honestly, these days, if there's a fucking game that doesn't include a photo mode, I'm like, why? Why not? Why would you do this? I feel like photo mode has become mandatory these days. It's just such a great feature. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, are these suicide rats? Okay, no, they're just like pissed off demon rats. Okay. Well, you know, it is what it is. I actually do really like this game, though. And I really wish that more people had played this game. This game is kind of criminally underrated. Like, the 2D Metroidvania is kind of a crowded genre these days, but still, this game stands out as really fucking good. Definitely one of the best. And I only saw, like, a very few people playing this game, so... Man, fuck. And it was mostly in relation to Hollow Knight, being like, are you waiting for Hollow Knight Ship Song? You should try this game. This is a game for you. Now, you know, like, yeah, I want to rephrase that and say, I do like Hollow Knight. People act like it's the only fucking 2D Metroid game that exists. And I disagree. Okay, yeah, it looks like... Like I said, I own Hollow Knight. I played Hollow Knight. I like Hollow Knight. There's... Oh, okay. I just disagree with you, like, saying it's, like, the best game ever fucking made. There, you know, like... I don't know. I'm not trying to, like... I'm trying to figure out the way to put it. I'm not trying to say it's bad. It's fucking great. I enjoy the game a lot. It's just like there's like people act like I said like it's the only Metroidvania game ever made. To like the exclusion of all else. Hollow Knight. I'm like, have you tried playing Castlevania? You know, have you tried playing, you know, this, and this game? Like. Also, people like talking about Hollow Knight being super delayed. I mean, it has been delayed. There is no doubts about that. But people are getting, like, acting like it's... The way that people act online, they act like Silksong is, like, taking, like, 10 years in development. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, we've been waiting for ages. I can't remember the last time a game made us wait like this. Bro. Hollow Knight Silksong literally was fucking announced in 2019. Okay? It was announced in 2019. So, even right now, it's only been 4 years from the time it was announced. And I'm sure that sucks. Okay? But I'm used to, like, Kingdom Hearts 3, having to wait 14 fucking years. Final Fantasy 15, having to wait 10 years. Fucking Duke Nukem Forever. Whether that, you know, the game sucked, but people, you know, wanted that game. Fucking, God forbid that you're an Elder Scrolls fan. It's been fucking 12 years now since Skyrim came out and we're still fucking waiting. Or fucking, you know, waiting for fucking GTA 6, man. It's been 10 years now. We don't even have a vague fucking release date. So it's most likely going to come out in like 2024, 2025, fucking 11 or 12 years after that. One of my favorite game series is Shadow Hearts. And they just announced not like a new Shadow Hearts, but like the successor to Shadow Hearts. It's the same team. It's just they don't have the rights to Shadow Hearts, so they're like, we're making a successor. Well, the last fucking Shadow Hearts game came out in 2006. Okay? This game is called Penny Blood. It got kickstarted. It's set to release in 2025. If everything goes well, there's been a bunch of Kickstarter games that got delayed. Okay? So if it releases, when they intend it to release, it will be fucking 19 years between games. So, like, I get it. It sucks to have them continuously delay a game that you're excited for. But people acting like it's the longest wait ever, bro? No, bro, you've been waiting 4 years. We are not in the same fucking league. Shit, I'm trying to get back around so I can hop under there. Or will it not let me do that? It might not let me do that. It might just make me go all the way around. But yeah, then there's this fucking, okay. Even Red Dead 2, man. Fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. But the wait between one and the second game was 8.5 years. We went from fucking May of 2010 to October of fucking 2018. Fucking 8 years. And now, it's been 5 years this year. This October it'll be 5 years. And Rockstar has no fucking plans that I've heard of anytime soon to make some. Oh, is it? Is it gonna be? I mean, it makes sense, man. Like, from what I've seen, Modern Warfare 3 is just like a hasty DLC that got turned into a game. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Okay, oh well. Like, according to many sources, Modern Warfare 3 was not meant to be Modern Warfare 3, okay? It was meant to be an expansion pack for Modern Warfare 2. But every year since 2005, okay, they've had a Call of Duty game. Literally, since 2005, they have not missed a single year. 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like fucking clockwork. So, they were afraid to go a year without a Call of Duty game. So they were trying to make a DLC for Modern Warfare 2 to bridge in the gaps. And then they decided, fuck it, we'll just make it a full game. That way you don't have to go a year, and then things kind of got out of control. And from what I'm hearing, it's kind of been really slapdash. Like, you may remember, okay, Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, got remastered. And it was closer to a remake, it was a big upgrade, but for some reason, they didn't do the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2. Even though the remake of Modern Warfare 1 did. And it turns out that they made those maps. They made those multiplayer maps. And they just didn't release them because they were afraid that if they re-released the classic Modern Warfare 2 maps, it would fuck with the new Call of Duty. That people would rather play that than the new one. So they had these maps, and from what I've heard, and you know you gotta take this with a grain of salt, but I've seen it from multiple places now. For Modern Warfare 3, they basically took all of those maps that were made for Modern Warfare 2 remastered, that were never released, and they put them together with a new campaign. And if that's the case, it's kind of messed up, because it means that they didn't even make any new maps for Modern Warfare 3. They took maps that were finished but never released. And it also, according to what people were saying, if the rumors are true, it actually means that in Modern Warfare 3, all the multiplayer maps will be Modern Warfare 2 maps, remastered. And to me, I really hope that that's not the case, because how the fuck are you gonna do Modern Warfare 3 remake, or reboot or whatever, and then not have maps from Modern Warfare 3? Do you see the problem? Like, it's cool to have some maps from Modern Warfare 2, but you think in the reboot of Modern Warfare 3 there would be maps from Modern Warfare 3. They were even saying that people have taken apart the code from, like, alpha builds and stuff. Insiders, people have leaked Call of Duty Forever, and that they found that Modern Warfare 3 identifies itself as Modern Warfare 2. And has the same IDs and stuff on your computer, pretty much proving that it was just a DLC to Modern Warfare 2. It also makes sense, because when have you ever seen them do a Modern Warfare game 1 year and then another Modern Warfare game another year. It doesn't happen. They'll do Modern Warfare 1, and then they'll take a break for a couple years, and they'll do Black Ops, or Vanguard, or World War II, and do it, and then a couple years later, you'll get this. So, ordinarily, we have to wait a couple years, and the fact that they're doing it 1 year later, yeah, it is kind of weird they didn't remaster the original Modern Warfare 3. And this, believe it or not, this actually started all because of a mistake. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, going on a bit of a tangent here. Call of Duty is set up in a particular way. They have 3 teams, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer. And each team, ideally, is given 3 years for a game. That way, they alternate between the teams, and you have a new game coming out every year, but each game gets a reasonable dev cycle. So they have a couple years for each game. And they rotate. Black Ops Cold War was originally not supposed to be a Black Ops game. It was supposed to be a new series, a Cold War series. And apparently, Activision, for whatever fucking reason, wasn't happy with the build that they made. The single player, for reasons we don't know. And so they had them throw away the single player, and then they had Treyarch come in and redo the single player, but keep the multiplayer maps to make it a part of Black Ops, because that was a fan favorite, okay? But not only did that mean that it was like cobbling together multiple game series, but it meant that it threw the entire fucking cycle out of balance. Because Sledgehammer's game got destroyed and turned into Black Ops, so they were doing that instead of Black Ops, Black Ops Treyarch was supposed to be doing, and it got pushed up a year. So, a game that was meant to be developed in 3 years suddenly had to be pushed out in 2 years, 1 year ahead of schedule, which is a big deal in game development, and had the campaign ripped out and replaced with Black Ops, and it meant that whatever Treyarch was doing, they had to stop that, put that on hold, come to fucking Sledgehammer and make that campaign instead. So they had a precise system. Game, rotate. Game, rotate. When they did that, and made they scrapped the single player, put it on Black Ops, and pushed it up a year, it threw the entire fucking system out of whack. Because it doesn't just affect the guy right there, it affects the 2 dudes next to you. So it's like, if they push up Cold War by a year, every Call of Duty game also gets pushed up by a year, which means they get a year chopped off their dev cycle. It's basically like getting 30% of their dev time taken away, and at the last minute. And on top of that, like I said, whatever game Treyarch was doing, they had to fucking completely put on hold. So, not only did all the games get pushed up a year, you had one game they weren't actively working on for a fucking year. So, they lost time to work on their game because they had to work on the other one. And they still have not recovered from that. And originally, that's why they were going to take a break from this year, and they were just going to release an expansion pack, because that way they can have an extra year to recuperate. It's like here, if we take a year off, we can get everybody back to the 3-year cycle, and make up for fucking that up with Cold War. And so, like, well, we have to release something, so let's release an expansion pack. And then they just decided to get greedy and balloon it up into a full game. So it's like, oh my god, it's got zombies. Modern Warfare has never fucking had zombies, which makes me feel like they probably took the zombies from another Call of Duty game and slapped it in there. So it's like, The new Modern Warfare 3 is this fucking Frankenstein's monster of Call of Duty games, man. Just bits and pieces fucking assembled from multiple games. All because they were just fucking greedy. They couldn't just take 1 year off. If they had just taken that 1 year off, they would have had the time to recoup, regenerate, and they could have gone back on schedules that they had been in. For like 10 years, they've been on the 3-team schedule. And that's what I'm saying. That's the problem with Activision, man. They're so fucking greedy. They're so, like, such a problem, right? That they would rather fucking assemble a fucking Call of Duty game out of spare parts and fuck everything up than just wait 1 year. That's how big their greed is. And it's not like they're not making money. Okay? Fucking Warzone is just generating them passive income. On top of which, there's no confirmation of this, but if they have zombies, if they have zombies, okay, then it leads me to believe that the zombies come from Treyarch. So they either did one of two things. They took what Treyarch was working on for their next game for zombies and put it into this game, or they told them to quit working on that game, put that game on hold, and come and work on this. Like, hey guys, we need zombies as a crowd pleaser, so we're gonna put your game on hold and you come over here and you work zombies for Modern Warfare instead of zombies for you guys. Either way, that's not good. If they just fucking took the zombies from whatever game they were working on and they, like, slapped it on a Modern Warfare 3, that means they're gonna have to then start over for zombies on their own game from scratch. And if they put their zombies on hold, that's gonna put them further behind. Because the entire time they were working on zombies for Modern Warfare 3, they hadn't been working on zombies for their fucking game, Black Ops 5 or whatever. So once again, it throws all three teams out of fucking whack. On top of which, it creates this weird fucking situation where this is like the only time that somebody other than Infinity Ward has made a Modern Warfare game. Like, there's been tons of Modern Warfare games, there's been tons of COD games, but they've been Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward did Black Ops, Modern Warfare. Infinity Ward did Modern Warfare, Treyarch did Black Ops, Sledgehammer did World War II or whatever, because they did Advanced Warfare, and then they did World War II. They've kind of been the World War II team lately. They tried to go into Cold War, and apparently it didn't work out. So it creates this weird thing where, like, it's fucking Infinity Ward out of making their own game. And on top of that, oh man, it's fucking with games that aren't even, like, supposed to be related to Call of Duty, okay? I'm a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot, okay? And Spyro. I'm a huge fan of classic platformers. I've been playing Spyro lately, okay? Now, the team that makes Spyro and Crash has been Toys for Bob. And they have recently had a bunch of their shit siphoned into other Infinity War games. They've been having to put their stuff on hold to help other teams. They're like their support team to help them get it across the line. I guess they came in on Cold War and these games to try and, have more content. Like, if we have more people working on this, we can get it out faster. But that means that Call of Duty now isn't just fucking Call of Duty. Call of Duty is putting fucking Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on hold. And that pisses me off. Because I like Crash and Spyro a hell of a lot more than Call of Duty. Let me fucking tell you that. They did Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. And they're like, well, if this does well, we'll make a new Crash game. They did. Crash Bandicoot 4. It was great. Then they did the Spyro trilogy, and they made it sound like if that does well, we'll make another one. It sold very well, got very good reviews. So, I'm waiting on fucking Spyro 4. It's now been 5 years since we got Spyro 4. And, with Toys for Bob being fucking busy with all the Call of Duty stuff, who the fuck knows when we get another Spyro game? So it's like, we went years and years and years without a Spyro game. Then it finally seemed like we were going to start getting Spyro games on a regular basis. Then, nope! Call of Duty just whips out a stick and fucking pisses all over the Purple Dragon. So it's bad enough that they're making a mockery of Call of Duty. It's bad enough that they're slapping this shit together. Now they're actually fucking with games that I really care about, and I really hate it. I'm also hoping that this Activision buyout will go through, because being owned by Microsoft could be the best fucking thing for Activision, okay? Microsoft, you may say what you want about Microsoft, okay? People say they don't like it, yada, yada, yada. Microsoft has always been ethical. They've always paid their employees a fair fucking wage. They've always been considered a good place to work. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Microsoft. You don't see fucking sex scandals at Microsoft, yada, yada. They're an up company. Activision has had a lot of scandals with them being accused of rape, with them being accused of sexually assaulting employees, and this is not hearsay. They have a lot of evidence. I've looked into it. I'm pretty sure Activision has been doing some skeevy fucking shit. Okay? And that's not, I'm not even talking about game stuff, the skeevy. I'm talking about actual rape and, like, really fucked up stuff. Like, criminal stuff. What they've been doing in Call of Duty is just a bad taste. It's bad business maneuvers. It's not like they've been groping people and shit. They have like a suite called the Bill Cosby suite. You can imagine what they did in there. Okay? So, I hope that the Microsoft that thing goes through, because it means that people who aren't fucking super duper evil will be in charge. And if it can actually turn shit around at Activision and get scary people, fucking out. Because right now, the CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick, does not care. He does not care about sexual harassment. He doesn't care about molestation. He cares about money. They could be raping everyone in sight, and he wouldn't care as long as they're in the green. Okay? He's fucking evil. And as long as he remains at the top, Activision won't ever get any better with him holding the reins. But as soon as Microsoft takes over Activision, he will be let go. So hopefully the merger goes through, they can get that fucker out of there and maybe turn it around and stop being so rapey. And as a consequence, the games will get better. And Microsoft has already said that if they take over at Activision, that they're going to focus on all of Activision games, not just Call of Duty, because the problem is Activision actually owns a lot of games, man. Spyro, Crash, tons of which I can't even list to you, okay? Like, Activision has bought so many studios, they own hundreds of properties, but they focus on Call of Duty to the detriment of every other fucking game series they own. And Microsoft has said that if they take the reins, they'll actually look at reviving those game series because they won't just focus on Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty's great. I get it. They like Call of Duty. But literally, Call of Duty, they put so much focus on Call of Duty that it's fucking all of their other games. So they have all these games, these game series that people like, and they're just sitting on them, not using them, because all their money is going to Call of Duty and nothing else. Let me see, hold on, let me see if I can find a fucking list. And then somebody messaged me, of course they did. I'm trying to fucking... Because, like, if I read you the fucking list of Activision games, you're gonna be shocked. There's, like, so many they use, so many good series that have essentially died. Here we go. Blur. Candy Crush. I don't care about that. DJ Hero, Geometry Wars, Gun, Great Western Game, Hexen, King's Quest, The Lost Vikings, Singularity, great game, Spyro, obviously, StarCraft, Tenchu, love Tenchu, Time Shift, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, yeah, they killed the fucking Tony Hawk game. Okay, so they recently, a couple years ago, I think it was like 2021, they came out with the remake of the first two Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters. It was actually really fucking good. I'm not normally into skateboarding games. I actually put a decent amount of time in that. I think it's pretty fun. And their plan, because that remake was a success, it was a remake of the first two games, was they were going to go and they were going to remake Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. You know, they did 1 and 2, let's do 3 and 4. And 3 and 4 are also widely acclaimed. Those 4 games are considered to be the classic Tony Hawk. So they did half of them, then they were going to go back and do the other half. But because of Activision's fuck around, they basically canceled the remakes of 3 and 4, even though they were already in development and were very far along, just to help fucking Call of Duty. So Vicarious Visions, like, they're killing all of their other fucking games. And, like, to me, man, that sucks so much. I mean, I like Call of Duty, okay? But, like, I would not put Call of Duty anywhere fucking near my list of the best game series and the game franchises. I actually think Call of Duty's fucking overrated. And if we're being 100% honest, man, I would play a BioShock, I would play Doom, I would play Quake, I would play fucking Rage over fucking Call of Duty in a fucking heartbeat, man. It actually makes me feel kind of bad for people who like military shooters, because not only has Call of Duty sucked, but lately Battlefield has fucking sucked too. Battlefield 2042 was a fucking nightmare. I didn't even play it, but I saw so many fucking terrible, terrible things. Like, it was broken, it was janky, it had no fucking single player. No single player, fucking really? Hardly had any content. It was one of the worst, if not the worst, fucking Battlefield games they've ever made. It's so bad. So with all the shit going on with Call of Duty and Battlefield, it's like if you're a fan of military shooters, there's almost like nothing for you to fucking play anymore, man. But honestly, with the way they both suck, with how greedy they both are, fucking Activision and EA might as well be brothers in arms. You know, it's funny too, that like Activision considers EA like its main competitor. Because honestly, there's so many similarities between EA and Activision in terms of shadiness, they might as well be fucking related. It won't go Xbox exclusive, I can promise you that. They already confirmed that it will stay on PlayStation for the next 10 years. Okay? They signed a deal with Sony that if the Xbox merger goes through, it will stay on PlayStation for at least 10 years. At least. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to see the PlayStation Call of Duty games not sell as well because they're going to put them on Game Pass. Which honestly will be a devastating blow to Sony. Just on its own. Because they'll still release the COD games on PlayStation. But it's like, you could buy Call of Duty on PlayStation or you could play it for free on Game Pass. And also, I'm pretty sure they said that once they own Activision, like once it goes through, that they're going to put all of the COD games on Game Pass. Which, actually, that would be really cool. there's a lot of COD games that I haven't played, but I'm not willing to shell out premium money for. So being able to play all of them on Game Pass is great. It also kind of makes sense because Call of Duty is a game series that, like, Call of Duty is a game series, man, where people play them for a couple months, then they never play them. Like, obviously, there's the fucking super COD fans. But usually, COD game comes out, it's hot shit for all of 6 months, and then nobody ever fucking talks about it ever again. Like I said, I only hope that they can fucking turn it around. That once Microsoft takes over, they'll get that fucking stupid asshole Bobby Kotick out. They'll start focusing on being good to their employees and not being fucking rapey. And that they'll start giving COD games the time they need. Because Microsoft doesn't rush their fucking games. Because that's what they should have fucking done. When they decided to pull out the single player... for Cold War, they should have right then and there fucking delayed it. And say, oh, well, we're sorry, we're gonna go a year without releasing one. And then they never would have gotten in this mess. They would have been gone for a year, but all the games would have had the proper development time. Instead, they've created 15 fucking problems because they couldn't take 1 year off. And it's funny, because this all started, right? This all started in fucking 2021. Okay? And if they had taken a year off... Or no, I'm sorry, 2020. Forgive me, it was 2020 that Cold War came out. This all started in 2020. Now, if they had fucking... If they had just taken a year off, that would be over by now, and they'd be in good shape by now. It only would have hit them for a year, so with it being 2023, they would be in good shape. Instead, it's like, by plugging one hole, they're causing 15 more. They're still dealing with the bullshit. And, like we were just discussing, like I was just talking about with you, it looks like by getting Modern Warfare 3 into the state they are, they fucked more games. Whatever game Sledgehammer was making, they had to put on hold to come into Modern Warfare's campaign. Whatever fucking game Treyarch was doing, they had to put on hold to do the zombies. Which means that Modern Warfare shit isn't just gonna fuck with Modern Warfare 3, it means it's gonna fuck with the next 2 Call of Duty games too. So we're gonna be dealing with the fucking repercussions of this until bare minimum 2025. When in all reality, if they had just made the right decision to delay it by 1 year, we could have been out over this shit 4 years ago. When you make a system, you know, with 3 studios, and it revolves, and you have a ding, 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 okay? It's a precise machine. You put a fucking, it's like a clock. You stop one of the gears, you fuck up the whole thing. And it upsets me, it really upsets me, because I know I fucking know that even with all the problems with Modern Warfare 3, even though we already know it's going to be a Frankenstein monster, even though we already know that it's going to be a DLC that never should have been a full fucking game, it's going to come out and it's going to be a fucking full price DLC. I know that despite all of this fucking bullshit, because it is Call of Duty, people are going to fucking buy it anyway. And it's going to continue to allow them to get away with this shit. It's the same fucking problem that happens with Nintendo releasing fucking terrible Pokemon games. Everybody and their mother bitched about how bad the graphics for Scarlet looked. I mean, the graphics look like a bad PS2 game. And yet, the game sold fucking 18 million copies. Okay? And when you release a game like that, and people buy it, it tells the developers that it's okay to do it. Because here's the thing. Money talks. Okay? People can bitch about it all fucking day. But as long as they keep buying it, it's gonna continue. Game companies, as big as they are, only get away with what we fucking let them get away with. Okay? If we all collectively, as a society, decided we're not going to buy Modern Warfare 3. It looks like shit, and it's just like a Frankenstein monster of COD games. It should have been a DLC and not a $70 game, and, you know, they're going to have deluxe editions and super happy fun time editions for an additional $30 so you can pay $100 for a fucking DLC. Then they would stop. They would say, oh my god, nobody bought this. This did terribly. We need to fix this. These developers don't care about them getting a bad review. They don't care about the fans bitching. They only care about money. So if you want to fucking hit them, you have to hit them in their wallet. That's the only thing they listen to. Money. You can bitch about it all fucking day, but the second you buy it, you just prove that you're willing to take their dick up your ass. Sorry, I may have went too far with that one. That's what I'm saying. And you know, so I can say I put my money where my mouth is. I'm not gonna fucking buy Modern Warfare 3. When I saw how bad Pokemon Scarlet looked, I said, nope, haven't bought it, still haven't. Even if that game was on fucking sale, I wouldn't buy it. I'm not gonna spend fucking $60, $70 on a game that looks like a fucking PS2 game in 2023. The fucking graphics in the modern Pokemon games are embarrassing, but they still sold 18 million copies. I cannot tell you, man, how many fucking years I have heard Nintendo people bitch about Call of Duty. Like, man, Call of Duty has sucked for years now. Everybody remember the good old days of Black Ops 2? Everybody remember the original Modern Warfare 3? I wish it was like that. Modern COD has sucked, and yet they continue to buy them. I did not hear one single person say good things about Call of Duty Vanguard. Not one. I did not talk to one fucking person that said that Vanguard was a good game, and yet it was the best-selling fucking game of the year it released in. Everybody thought it was shit, and yet everybody fucking bought it. You know, I understand brand loyalty. I get it. You like a game, you're like, hey, I'll support the game. You get really invested in the game series. But at a certain point, you have to say, enough is enough. My ass is tired. Stop pounding it. I don't like the way this feels. I don't consent. And it really upsets me because it basically means that these people who are talking and complaining, it's just senseless fucking bitching. You have to put your money where your mouth is. If you bitch about Modern Warfare 3 and you buy it anyway, you are fucking part of the problem. In fact, you're worse because you want to have the audacity to bitch about it while you're fucking supporting it. I can bitch about fucking Modern Warfare 3 all fucking day because I'm not gonna buy it. They will not see a penny of my fucking money. But there's always gonna be all these fucking people who just buy it, even though it's fucking hot shit on a plate. Okay, I want you to understand something. In every year, since like 2006, in every year, or was it 2007, whatever, in every year, except for 2013 and 2018, Call of Duty was the highest grossing game every fucking year. And the only time they weren't the highest grossing one, 2013, 2018, was when Rockstar released the game. 2013 was obviously GTA 5. 2018 was Red Dead 2. Okay? And then they were still number 2. So, no matter what, it doesn't matter if the Call of Duty games were good, it doesn't matter if the Call of Duty games were bad, people fucking bought them anyway. And when you do that, you are encouraging failure. If you buy them when they're bad, why would they take the time to make them good? The answer, they wouldn't, which is why we've been getting shitty ones. It's easy to make a bad game. It's a lot fucking harder to make a good one. And these major developers, okay, will skate by on the bare fucking minimum. So if they think they can get away with selling a bad game, they're fucking gonna. And they are. I don't even want to think about the last time a truly 10 out of 10 God game came out. Fucking the original Modern Warfare was a game changer. I'm not even the biggest COD fan, but fucking in 2007, there was not anybody who wasn't talking about Modern Warfare. It changed what it fucking meant to be a shooter. It changed the course of Call of Duty. Here's a game series that's known for doing World War II games, and now they're shifting to completely different gameplay in modern times. Obviously modern for 2007, but still, they were basically risking it all. It took balls. They're like, you know, we're known for one thing, now we're gonna do something that's totally fucking different, because they wisely realized that World War II wasn't something they could do forever, that it had a shelf life, and that they were running dry. People were getting tired of fucking World War II games. So instead of running it into the ground and releasing it year after year until nobody wanted to play with it anymore, they said, fuck it, we're gonna do something different, and it fucking worked. The previous Call of Duty games were all good. They were all games that sold well. There was never a Call of Duty game that sold badly. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, was the game that put COD on the fucking map. They went from selling like 4 million copies a game to selling like fucking 18 million with fucking COD 4. Took the world by fucking storm. And you just don't see that now because modern Call of Duty games are content to just endlessly regurgitate what they've already fucking done, but worse. what has it been, like 10 years now, that the skill-based matchmaking has sucked? Every time a Call of Duty game comes out, man, every fucking time, they would come out and they say, man, the skill-based matchmaking sucks, and they never fix it. It's been a problem since, like, Black Ops 2. And when these games suck so hard, when these games have so many fucking problems, and people buy them, what it tells me is that they're buying it for the brand. They're not buying it based on the actual merit of the game. They're buying it because it has Call of Duty on the tin. It's like buying a Gucci purse. You know, buying a fucking Ferrari. It's not about the game anymore, it's about the brand recognition. And man, that's just a dumb way to buy things. There are many game series that I love, man. There are many game series that I love, okay? They still don't get a pass for releasing a bad game. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts so much, it fucking hurts. I'm a diehard fucking Kingdom Hearts fan, okay? And even I thought that Kingdom Hearts 3 was fucking garbage. And would tell anyone who asked that. Dude, I love GTA 5. I love GTA, okay? San Andreas helped define my fucking childhood. I fucking love GTA, okay? Even I think that what they're doing to GTA is fucking wrong. And I'm not gonna play GTA Online or buy fucking Bull Sharks because I don't fucking support it. It almost makes me feel like the internet is like an abusive relationship with Call of Duty. Every year they say that it sucks. Every year they say they wish it would change, and then they give it another chance. It's like, well, he said he was sorry when he hit me. He didn't mean it. Like, bro, Bobby Kotick does not love you. He's not gonna change. You need to get help. And I just get so tired of it, man. It's a series that hasn't been good in God knows when. Everybody fucking talks about it, man. Shut up. Shut the fuck up about COD. Sorry. I get really heated about that stuff. You know, and if anything, it's so heartbreaking because you think if anybody cared about COD enough to get them to change, it would be the fan base. The people who know what a good Call of Duty game looks like. And they're the ones that are letting this shit happen. When was the last Call of Duty game that everybody fucking loved? Black Ops 2? Just a fucking banger that came out that everybody loved. That people could just universally agree was the last Call of Duty game. So, like, what? Black Ops 2 is probably the last time they had just a certified fucking banger. Oh, what was that, 2012? 11 years ago? This is why I need to do fucking rant videos. I get like super passionate about this shit. And I go off, and by the end of the fucking rant, nobody's even there listening. It sucks. Fuck it, Doc. Oh, goody. Ooh, do one for me. Ooh. Do you want from me? Okay, let me see. It's the 21st. Okay, I'm going to do my last harmful ritual right now. After that, move on to better rituals. Popping, tapping, or tapping, clapping, and all that. And then 7 days after this, I'm going to start working out again and try to get in better shape. Right? God, please let me die. Please don't go blind. Please don't do anything happen to me. Alright. Let's do it. Maybe it's like a smashing you. Oh, God, O.C.G is the best. I'm sorry, I forgot. There, blood. Oh, God. O.C.G is the best. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27. Almost done. Alright. I'm gonna quit this part for right now. Take a break. I'll be back.